Hey there, and welcome back to Blessed Seeds, an educational monster train series where we enjoy the strongest runs around. This one stood out to me because it is a Primordium run with foregone power. Now, obviously, all clan combos have some kind of a high roll, a super high roll, absolutely out of control blessed run. They're all possible to get it with. But with Primordium, usually what I'm thinking is it's probably a superfood with Ember Drain package kind of run. This is just very typical for Primordium. I think it's the one that most players see the most often. There's something about putting Furnace Tap that has double stack onto Primordium, and then he feeds like 3 multi-strike to whatever's eating it, and then that thing just hits like 40 times. And the Divinity, no boss really stands a chance against that if you have even remotely decent defense. So that's also, and the nice thing about this also is that Superfood Primordium comes packed with Damage Shield, which makes it a very comfortable line in the DLC. And if you hit that stalwart snack in there, you get 5 rounds of eating. It kind of goes crazy pretty quickly. It's usually what I expect. But like foregone power, I don't know. So obviously, I guess it also could be Founding Seal over here, right? You have just like an incant line going crazy at the same time. But I'm not sure. These high rolls, I mean, there's a lot of wins on this one, which is fair to say. The highest being a 69.9k. That's really good, okay? That's definitely a very commanding victory that's got some early pre-relentless kills. But this definitely isn't like a pre-relentless on Fel. You have to do much better than just pre-relentless Divinity and Seraph to get over 70. So, yeah, I mean, maybe like a first turn infinite on Seraph or Divinity will get you there, but so it's definitely not an infinite. But also, I don't think an infinite. I would never call that blessed. Just being clear, an infinite is a cursed run that you play that doesn't lose. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of a little interested to see what this is. Hopefully, it's not just another superfood high roll, but maybe it's something else. Regardless, let me explain what's going on. If you're just joining us for the first time, basically I am playing viewer submitted runs, be they blessed or cursed. So if the run is absolutely terrible or if the run is absolutely incredible, you can generate a run link for me. It's like this 3-word combo up here at the top of the run screen. If you're playing a Covenant 25 especially is kind of the ones I'm interested in. Obviously, I think the earlier covenants they're important, but I'm not really interested in playing them because, well, the game is shockingly easy. Not only surprisingly, but shockingly easy at early difficulties for me right now, given kind of my experience with the game. And I don't want to, I don't know, trivialize someone's challenge as they rise the covenants and are just learning the game by just kind of cruising one of these lower difficulty ones. Anyway, we play Covenant 25. It's what we do. And we always go for the Divinity. It's what we do. We're currently on a 33 win streak. Speaking of that, though, we had a perfect, actually, again, Superfood Dante line. It's kind of why I'm hoping this is not a Superfood high roll. Another Primordium run, though. I didn't actually consider that when starting this recording. It's a shame. Well, hopefully it's not the exact same run. I would be very sad if we just saw Dante again and it was just another Primordium high roll. I don't look at descriptions for these, right? I don't look at and go, what is the high roll in this particular one? I just completely skip over it because part of it is enjoying discovery, right? And I might not even find it, right? And then I have to play a normal run of Primordium. Oh no. And then I end up like one of these 51k guys or something, probably. Anyway. That Superfood Dante run had a holdover perils. Of course, we had Void Binding, Furnace Tap, Last Stand, Ritual of Battle, 19 card deck, 8 card draw. I genuinely believe that run was impossible to lose because we had all the pieces, they were drawn so fast, and there is no draw order where I didn't see something that made me go out of control. Which is great. I mean, that's basically the quote unquote guaranteed win right there. Very strong. But that's all I've got for you. So as always, I suppose we'll just hop in. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Those things are cool, do matter, super appreciate. And yeah, let's play some Monster Train. Let's see what this is. Let's see if I got the mod right. Pretty sure I did. Yeah, let's go. Hey, we did it. All right, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just fine. Doing just fine. Not much really to add. It is bright and early on Monday morning prior to when this video should be going up, largely because I need to record something, and I managed to get all of my recordings done except for this one. I've been binging some other games over the weekend, which has obviously impacted my ability to stay up on recording, but hopefully we make this one in time, so let's do it. Today we are Exile Umbra, Exile Stygian. It's fine. It's a good combo. Anything with Primordium is fine. Obviously, I think the best ones with Primordium are those that have stat buffing baked in. So things like, trying to think of some examples. Obviously, Exile Awoken is a classic with Root Seeds, but even things like Ritual of Battle or whatever out of Hellhorn are very good. Wormkin can do it with things like Keeper of Echoes and any of the common extracts, etc., etc. We'll see. I think Stygian is the worst with Primordium, but I also think that the worst with Primordium is still incredibly good, so it's not a big deal. There's a reason I think I rank him so highly as a champion. Alright, we're facing Dazed Talos, Rage Arcus, and Sap Seraph. Pretty straightforward set of bosses, I think. We have Antumbra Assault, Flash Freeze, and Grovel. Really good starter. I find that even if there are no obvious lines in this, I'm not going to win the run with Antumbra Assault, Flash Freeze, and Grovel. These are good pings, and they're very strong early. I value early strength a lot, especially nice because they're magic power and they are pings, which means I don't have to draft anymore. And Grovel is just a really good card. It is also nice for morsel generation if I end up having to go that way. So good stuff. We'll look ahead. Let's see, temples are on 3, 5, 6, and 8, so 4 of them. Not bad. We have a dupe on 8 on magic side, unimpressive otherwise. We have another dupe on 7 with no shop, just caverns and money. Strange, but possible. Good magic shop there. Another good magic shop on 6 with a horde. Okay steel shop. You've got that Pyro Remains money. Not my favorite, but sometimes you just need the shop, so you do what you gotta do. Money trinket shop on 5 is worthwhile. Again with Pyro Remains. I wish it had something else, but fine. It's competing with a really good steel shop though. Vortex and Caverns. Removal dupe Pyro Remains on 4s. An okay steel shop with a Stygian banner. No steel shop on 3, but we do have a magic shop with an Umbra banner. And we have a steel shop with an Umbra banner. So note the forced Umbra line here if I miss out on any unit drafts. It's kind of interesting. Forced Umbra. Faulty Loader or Worn Grindstone. The answer here is definitely Worn Grindstone because we get the benefit of Primordium here. This is a big power buff early, even in the worst of cases with the champion nodes. Stalwart Snack, Aggressive Edible. I don't see a reason to go Stalwart Snack here. We have no buffs for this. Yeah, obviously the Worn Grindstone does something here to help out, but we may as well just... I mean, think about the math here. You get 45 out of Aggressive Edible or 40 out of Stalwart Snack. I just don't see the reason not to go Aggressive Edible here, so we do it. I have some pretty good pings. Yeah, I have some pretty good pings. I think I can take this horde. Oh, Capricious Reflection is interesting. I do like that a lot, but let me tell you how much I like Conscription Notice in the early game. This basically this super guarantees that I can not only win the early game, but do it extremely aggressively in a bigger way than Capricious Reflection does. Yeah, I would probably take the Reflection here, but Conscription Notice is so good. Also, Hammered Chestplates with Primordium turning him into 8 HP is actually pretty darn nice. But I think the Conscription Notice adds too much to skip here, so we'll take it. That's awesome. I love a Conscription Notice start. I get to just freely take this unit draft, no fear. No fear. I have a banner unit that's buffed right now, so truly we are loaded. What did I get today? Oh, Shattered Shell. Alright, good job. I could play Train Stewards, but they'll just kind of cause problems. Let's just plink a bunch and then Frost bottom. Like, we're gonna be fine. Cool, I'll take the Antumbra Assault middle. That's great. I will take Lifesteal. I think that I get both because it's tiny. Right, of course I do. He's going to do 45 damage. He just kills that floor, so let's take out the 9 damage guy on bottom. We are absolutely winning. He already just kills top floor, which is incredible. I'll plink. Cool. Take the damage shield up top. Seems good. I will drop 2 train stewards on bottom now that I'm not at risk. I mean, seriously, you just high roll like this. It's absolutely silly, right? Like, congratulations, you win the combat. I mean, it's one of those things. Conscription Notice, there's a lot of good stuff it could show you, but this is just one of the best. Wow, ooh, this guy's taking 41 here, and he hasn't even gotten to my guy that's doing 90 damage. Seems good. Easy combat, love to see it. Get everything. Space Prism, Immortal Trade, Perils of Production. Hard not to grab Perils here. It's a really good card. If I go Incant, then it is an excellent Incant with Spell Chain and Holdover. If I need scaling, this is potentially it. Yeah, I mean, Immortal Trade's awesome. I probably would grab it on this clan combo, except Incant Armor 2 exists. But the most important thing is it's competing with Perils, which I think is just too important here. It's interesting. I actually consider Immortal Trade a better card than Perils of Production. The problem is this clan pretty much requires you to find some kind of scaling. And it's like, is Razor Sharp Edge one of the best cards in game? No. It's just an important card. It's important to do damage, so you take the best damage cards. And Perils of Production is fine. It's the only one available to Umbra, so we click it, right? I'm going to grab an offering token here. I don't see the need for Energy Siphon. It's not great. Ice Tornado never really impresses me. It's a desperation take, in my opinion. The moment of I have not enough damage and I need something. But we have enough damage. We have a lot of good stuff here, so I can take the token. That's nice. Oh, Morsel Maid. Sure. You know what, champ? I would love to play Morsel Maid here. Maybe that's the high roll of this one. Oh, God. All right, let's go to the right. You could go left and look for Holdover. I don't actually think it's that important with the Morsel Maid. I'd rather see upgrades. Maybe an Alloyed Construct Infusion would be good. Multi-Strike is very nice here. I will just snap Multi-Strike right now. There's a Damage Shield 3 and a Rune Stone here. I'll consider that real quick. What's in this? Second Morsel Maid? That's funny. I could go Warden's Infusion, which is heavy defense. I don't really see a need to commit to this. I would rather hold off. I don't have to, like, make a decision here. No, I don't need these. Double Morsel Maid, that's funny. Double Morsel Maid is great. I could full upgrade here. The damage shield is going to probably prevent more damage than I would have to deal with otherwise. Are 2 hits enough? Of course they are. Yeah, it's fine. As long as I have some spells that do something otherwise, it's enough. Let's look at this horde real fast. Guild marker. Well, I should have clicked that first. Well, the thing is this is catch-22 because I would not have clicked this horde if I didn't have a multi-strike already. So, I mean, I have to. I guess you could, like, see the multi-strike go, aha, we're good, then click the horde, and then click guild marker. It's technically an option. I mean, because I will click guild marker here. So I lost like 20 gold or something. It's tough. It's one of those moments where you're, I don't know. I think that is technically an optimization. Is it? I don't know. Right? So I have to see the multi-strike in the shop, then click the horde. Yeah, I guess you could make the argument to do that. That seems reasonable. I'm dwelling on this because I'm trying to decide if this is a change I should make in my behavior. But it's a minor optimization. It's very unlikely you see the guild marker, and it's even more unlikely that it is the best choice from the horde. Right? So maybe it's a small optimization I think you could do. I could have saved like 20 gold here, I think. Is it enough? These are enough hits to win, right? I think so. I think I'm just going to full upgrade him because I am poised to to get an overflow if I do it. And I think the damage shield 3 better complements Morsel Made than the armor, because remember, he can get lifesteal morsels. So I would rather the damage shield here, which potentially stops just like 50 damage outright. Yeah. Cool, I will full upgrade him. Nice. Nice, happy to see it. I can comfortably take spikes here, I don't really care. Oh no, it attacks and damages Primordium. My god. Not Primordium. Now, yes, I can do an order thing here. So I do Morsel. I have to math this out. Yes, this works. You do Morsel, then Morsel Made, then Primordium. He chomps this. Then I can drop in the other guy down below, which gets me another Plink, which full eats Primordium right away. Then I can put Wickless Baron in front, and we can kill the guy downstairs. That's what we call a strong turn. Seems good to me. And then we get a Plink here, which is great. I chomp a bit. Do you like the chomp? I mean, this is an extremely in charge kind of floor situation here. Yeah, easy. Wow. And then we just get these Antumbras. This is unnecessary. Cool. We are definitely cruising. We already win the Relentless. I just toss these Frostbite at it and it's over. So that's good. I don't need to click cards, really. I guess I kind of will because it makes sense. Do as much damage as you can, just in case. It doesn't matter. Press and turn. We win. Good job. Go team. Alright, we get the money. It's nice. I don't need Mind Collapse. I don't need another Entumbra Assault. Space Prism is kind of unnecessary with Primordium, because in this particular instance, Morsel Made just chomps it, and then there's space on the floor. I think you could get away with this. Sure. I mean, I could imagine. I think the Space Prism is fine. This gives me some flexibility, and it's also low impact for me to decide against it. I do want something that does damage to the front line, so I'm pretty confident I'm going to take a Crypt Builder here, right? I have an offering token. Yeah, we'll grab a Crypt Builder, just to have something that does something. Cool. I'm going to look at the Umbra banner, because this could be an Alloyed Construct. It's not. It could be Morsel Master. How am I feeling about a Morsel Master angle here? A lot of food. We should grab him. This could be my answer. I don't have to make this decision right away, but I could. Let's look at all of our options before deciding. I have a Spell Chain here. Okay, I have a Purge. I will take this. I think this could easily go to a 200 shard run angle, right? Yeah. Let's -1 the Grovel here. I'm going to re-roll on this because I can do it with the guild marker in case I see holdover. I mean, actually, I can +10 the Antumbra Assault and then also roll over here. It's okay because the numbers don't go to 120. It's a double stack angle. No, not going to do it. I'm going to make Grovel free, and I'm going to toss another +10 at the other Antumbra Assault. The nice thing about this is, well, actually, I could... Let's make one of them 23, and then we'll save this other one for like 10 in piercing and stuff. Right? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, let's look at the caverns. I could see an overflow. The reason I do this, by the way, I'm never going to X5 Morsel Made or anything, so... Huh. Rail Forger's Hammer. I just talked about why space isn't that important here. But I have all these Plinks, right? Is this unironic? Oh, Antumbra Assault and Crypt Builder and Flash Freeze. This is a really good Frozen Nostalgia. Oh yeah, actually, this is a super Frozen Nostalgia angle. I don't need all this space, and I even grabbed that Space Prism. That's exciting. Cool. All right, I'm going to now purge a Foregone Power because my Plinks are excellent right now. I am going to Spell Chain... perils preemptively. This could be an angle. It's funny because this is just slower than feeding more morsels, right? If I could improve... I think we still do it. I think we still do it. I'm not going to do an infusion now. This seems... What else could they show me? Stygian Banner? Alloyed Construct is the only one that stands out to me. This is really good, though. 10 by 2, is that enough to win? That's the real question. But with Frozen Nostalgia, I now have a very strong backline in just spell damage. Like, Crippled is doing 135, which is incredible. I might not need it. This is potentially good enough as is, right? That's true. That is true. I'm not going to do this. I can do it later. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Okay, we move on. Great work. Go team. So this angle here is morsel made, grovel here. We take everything there. I go down. I guess I will offering token in case I see the coolness. I don't. We plink. Kills the big guy. Love to see it. And then we're going to drop Primordium in. We get a Rail Beater for middle. Cool. Seems good to me. I'm going to save Morsel Master here. We're going to just feed some morsels mid-floor and be okay with it. You may as well plink downstairs, get something out of it. And then we will foregone power the boss. Very good. Alright. Take morsels where you can get them. Sure. I'm going to put the Steward in front and then Crypt Builder. We tried. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. We plink a bunch downstairs. I want morsels. Great job, go team. We then flash freeze the boss. I can't really see a reason to do anything else. We get 2 hits. So all I need to do is answer top the plink guy. Hey, you could just hit. Love to see it. Oh no, he can't swing because Daze, it's cursed. It's fine. Well, I get bonked for 16 there, unfortunately. Terrible, terrible news. It's okay. Obviously, we take it now. I forgot this is Daze Talos for a moment there. It's a little unfortunate, but it's fine. Give this guy some rage. He's actually doing great work here, by the way. He does 302 damage to the boss, just as the conscription notice carry, which is fun. We win, obviously. Crunch. Okay, good. Good stuff. Taking 16 there, not pleasant, but fine, I suppose. I am going to grab Ancient Synergy. This is nuts. Kind of the exact thing I'm looking for with Frozen Nostalgia. Alloyed Construct. I'm glad I waited. That's a third multi-strike. Yeah, incredible. Third morsel made, by the way. The game really wants you to play him. Really, really wants you to play him here. Silly. Let's take draw. Okay, that looks really good to me. I can go to the left if I wanted more upgrades, but I really don't. We're going to go to the right, and I'm probably just going to dupe the grovel for more morsel generation. Yeah, I think that's just correct. I'll take money. I'm going to just kind of grab everything. Superfood, the pivot. This is interesting. I do like it. It's pretty solid, right? It's a solid pick. I can go Superfood 2 here, which gives me... Yeah, it gives you a lot of benefit, right? There's a lot of reason to do it. True. Cool. I'm going to cut 2 Train Stewards here. They are tough and definitely the worst cards. The dupe is honestly just the grovel here. This card is exactly the one I want. We move on. You get to experience the cats. They scream. Morale indeed, friends. Morale indeed. We can take Heaven's Seal here. Meow. Alright, we get a Space Prism up top, which is fun. I'm going to Flash Freeze downstairs. Almost just kills a guy. Primordium. Siren goes bottom. I could save Morsel Master here, but I don't want to feed Primordium to it. Just play him downstairs. He's not actually that important. We incant a bit. I should actually maybe not incanted there. That one draw may have cost me if this had been a Morsel made angle, right? Let's see. You play the Train Steward middle. I know this looks weird, but it's going to die. We can then do Perils off of it to get the Morsel made down upstairs. Bottom floor is actually killing something incredibly. I'm going to plink upstairs because I want that extra morsel and chomp. And then we can just blast the mid floor entirely, right? Although I don't want to. I'm going to blast the bottom floor entirely. There you go. I want top floor to walk so that I can get... Yeah. Because of all of this. He attacks no matter what, I'm not concerned about. I can actually stop one ping from coming in entirely because my Frozen Nostalgia is too powerful. And the back guy's going to get chomped out on bottom. Seems good, honestly. Take the grovel. I killed 2 units very quickly here, is kind of the big takeaway. We even get, and if we can kill the other one thanks to Frozen Nostalgia, then we are good, right? Bottom floor is potentially the scariest. We actually just kill a guy because Frozen Nostalgia is hilarious. Bottom floor is doing great, actually. Plink upstairs, see what we can do. I can save some damage shield here. Seems alright. Sure. We're definitely crunching this. Taking no damage, I don't think. Yeah, we easily chew through this particular everything. We can Ancient Synergy away the boss. I can Rage downstairs. They actually get some swings in, which is fine. I'll take it. And then we just slap end turn a couple times because we have the victory. Like, I'll click that card because it makes you feel good to play the offering thing. All right, we win. Don't need to do anything else fancy here. He does not stand a chance. I think he gets one turn. There, now he gets one turn. I just blinked him a couple times. Frozen Nostalgia. Oh, buddy, with Tempered Talisman? Yeah, sure, give me 3 more. I love that. Ember Forge. Cannibalize is not bad, but I actually just prefer my grovels. We're already good. If I were desperate, I'd grab it, but I'm not. Ice Storm is, as it turns out, really good with plus 18 magic power. Okay, yeah, do that. That's good. What do I even need from the steel shop? The answer is nothing. The answer is nothing. I'm gonna go look at some trinket shop stuff. I guess I could maybe see an overflow and take some removals. It's pretty good, actually. I have trinket shop, gold, and guild marker, though. Let's go see if I can see double gorge or something crazy here. We're gonna do the alloyed construct infusion every time here. It's really, really strong here to get a 3rd hit on the floor. The -2 goes into Ancient Synergy 10 times out of 10. Oh, buddy, I could toss it a 10 in Piercing, too. This card is now disgusting. Although I am going to put that into Ice Storm because this has the potential to access the backlines. And 29 is a big threshold. This is a really strong run. Wow. Firebox is interesting. I'm just gonna... I don't think it's worth it, though. I'm gonna re-roll this. Titan's Claws, Boon of the Blacksmith. Mask of Penumbra is a free draw relic. Totem Fragment is outrageous here. Yeah, our top floor spell damage plan is something to behold right now. Wow, okay. A lot of damage. Yeah, I don't care about any of these trials. I have a 3rd hit on the floor. We are super cruising now. Now I just need to cut this Morsel Master so I actually can draw my stupid Alloyed Construct on turn 1 consistently. Right? That's like the biggest downside here. Sure, plink him out. I'm gonna feed stuff to my Horned Warrior on mid-floor right now. Seems good. I may as well stop this damage coming in. Yeah. I have to be careful not to play on top floor. The one downside here is that Primordium and Morsel Maid take up all of the space, so I can do some stuff mid-floor. I mean, he's getting... I don't love it. Don't love it. I guess I can save some of this. It doesn't actually do it, right? Because he gets attacked. He attacks into spikes. Yeah, it doesn't actually work. I have a bunch of morsels. This will be a little slow, but our mid-floor is actually pretty formidable here, right? Actually pretty good. I'm going to take some more morsels. We'll toss in some morsel minor action, although I think they attack and kill themselves, which is hilarious to me. Amazing. Funny. Well, we do kill the front guy at least, which is good. We'll take that. Okay, well, we get Space Prism. Now, I can plink upstairs, which just outright kills a dude. I plink middle. Now that I have that Space Prism enabled, we are online, as it were. Can plink bottom, value. I'll draw a card, sure. I don't need this Perils, I don't think. Mid-floor is chillin'. Ice Storm upstairs, downstairs, just absolutely sandblast that floor. We're good now, right? We answer the challenge of the day, which is basically just getting the initial burst through. I actually can just plink middle out and take another morsel, right? This Horn Warrior actually super cruising. Yeah, I'm just gonna casually do 180 on bottom. I'll plink. It's a shame I didn't get them both. It does not matter. Mid-floor is actually... Oh, you know, he just dies. 16 damage. Yeah. I'll toss him some HP. Maybe he makes it. I believe. I choose to believe in Horned Warrior. Maybe. Hold. Hold. He can maybe do it. Unlikely, but I think he can maybe do it. And then we blast my Morsel Maker because he's dead anyway, and we foregone power. He does two rounds there. He did great. Let me just be clear. He did great. Top floor is having a good time. Plink does 100 damage right now, which is, you know, pretty good for Plink. It's not often I say Plink does 100 damage. Ember Cache, it's not Diligent. Cave-In, no. We skip that. It's fine. Unnamed Tome is a snap click here, absolutely. This card is incredible. I do not need the Steel Shop. I'll go to the Magic Shop removal. Very good. Horde says, Founding Seal? Man, there is a Founding Seal in this run. Wow, I'm going to take Pyrestone Housing, though, because a third upgrade into Morsel Maid is very attractive to me. That's pretty cool. I'm going to cut Morsel Master to improve my draw on turn 1 quite a bit. I'm going to also cut a Train Steward. Look at this temple real fast. Spell Chain Angle. You could just Spell Chain Ice Storm or something. I'm going to Tenon Piercing the Ancient Synergy for sure. This card is nutty now. Spell Chain's a bit weak. I guess I could put it in Unnamed Tome if I'm desperate. Not that bad. Space Prism, that seems unnecessary. Offering Token is also unnecessary. If I'm just taking shards, it's Unnamed Tome. Yeah, let's go make this a 200 shard run if I can, right? We'll try. Yeah, we'll try. I'm probably duping this Ancient Synergy because this card is disgusting. I can take a Remove Consume into nothing. 20 Consume. You know, 20 Consuming a Plink is still good. I don't want to draw a bunch of these. The -1. I'll toss it into Antumbra Assault. Make this card free. May as well. Spin that. Holdover on my Perils, you don't say. This is still worth doing, so we'll do it. I'll 20 consume another Plink, and I will -1 one of these Flash Freezes. I'm going to remove a card, which is the last Train Steward here. The deck is clean and very powerful. Yeah, I can see why this is blessed, right? I can see why. We are way ahead. If I see an intrinsic, I think we're super in the square for the space prism, right? I think that's potentially the biggest thing we stand to gain here. Bad plink. Yeah, the biggest thing we stand to gain here is simply the existence of that space prism, because that opens up some fun stuff. We'll play some cards out. I don't get a lot of benefit here, but he gets chomped, which is great. I can Umbra Assault middle, also great. We're doing a bunch of damage here, right? I mean, an Ice Storm upstairs is just 100 and something. The Ancient Synergy is just another 200 damage. Just, ooh, downstairs needs a plink. Cool, that's good. We got that. I'm just gonna blast the boss. I don't see a reason not to do damage to him, right? Alright, I will just perils upstairs. I may as well. No reason not to. And then send it, right? Just play cards, I think. Plink mid-floor just kills a guy. I love that. I mean, it's... You may as well. Top floor flash freeze. Just kills a guy. Just kill a guy, right? It's very entertaining to me how strong our spells are, right? They're just so out of control here. We plink, we plink. I mean, none of them hit. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I can't believe it happened. I'm gonna draw a card. Sure. None of this matters, really. None of that really matters. I forgot I spell chained. That's very funny to me. He hits 3 times, right? He does hit 3 times. Cool, so what we do is we grovel downstairs on an enemy. I'll draw a card. Cool, I get an Antumbra Assault, which is great because it counteracts this. So I do Excavator downstairs. I hold over the perils on the Excavator, right? Then I ping the Excavator out. I come upstairs and I grovel my guy. And now we're chilling, right? Oh no, I incanted up a foregone power. It's fine. I don't actually care in any meaningful way. Cool. Meanwhile, Arcus is looking pretty bad here. I think there might have been a universe where I could have pre-relentlessed him. Top floor, behold, like 5 million damage there. I'll pop that damage shield. I get a free hit here? Sure, just kill a guy. This is silly. This nostalgia, if you can take this and you don't actually need space, you do some real silly stuff here. This Antumbra Assault just kills that guy up top. That's pretty good. I'm a big fan of that. Can I get him with Plink? Pretty close to it, right? I think I actually can. Oh, we almost had him. Anyway, I'm blasting the boss. It's fine. Cool. Reasonable. We're doing a lot of damage here. Plink, plink, Antumbra Assault. Behold my strength. I shall do it. I did this because I wanted to turn him into morsels. Unnecessary, but good. 7 damage shield. I mean, we're doing like 300 damage. It's what? This is like so much damage coming in. Unbelievable. I'm just going to load up the boss. He doesn't stand a chance. He dies in 1 round. Yeah. Here, I'm going to do this so I can Ice Storm him to death. That seems reasonable. He took another 500 there. Oop. Oh man, if I had drawn first, I could have Ancient Synergied him to death. It's okay. Honestly, we're doing great. We have a really nice combo strategy. Wretch, disgusting. Give me back Primordium, maybe. I mean, this is actually... I'm generating a lot of morsels, so this will eventually not be that good, but it's fine. Just take card draw. We're okay. You could take space there if you were concerned, but I have this space prism, so I'm not quite concerned. I'm going to go left. I want to dupe something here. And I don't need removals that badly. Yeah, I want to do something really silly here. Look in this caverns. Build a card. Sap? Regen? I mean, okay. I'll sap. Sap damage is fine. Sap damage space is pretty darn good. Yeah, I will click this card 48 damage seems reasonable. Sap 3, love that. I was thinking I might not take this old magic, but it ended up being really good. Anyway, here's Fossilized Fangs. That's pretty darn good, too. I'm going to Hellvent, and it's just going to be the Ancient Synergy, right? This card is just so bad. I almost finished that out by cursing. It's ridiculously good, let's say it. I caught myself. Look at that. I know people watch this who are with their kids or something like that, so I try not to. I catch myself. It's, I imagine you can guess what I was going to say. We'll put it that way. Superfood 2 for sure. Damage Shield 2 is worthwhile. We are way ahead right now. Way ahead right now. Heaven Seal, I'm not afraid. Not afraid at all. Obviously, you know, let's be real. Purifiers are a bit spooky. For sure. I can and probably should just blast one. If I flash freeze, I could just plink him. But sometimes it doesn't hit. Let's... I Primordium first. He doesn't get eaten right away. I think I don't really care. Let's just do it this way here, yeah? Steelworker, man. If only I could put that on the floor, huh? It's okay. In 2 rounds, this Purifier is going to die either way. It's good. I may as well put Morsels mid-floor. Oh yeah, I took Heaven Seal, actually. It's a shame. Well, let's plink mid. I do get a kill there. That's good. I'll play another morsel there. I'll play a morsel downstairs. I will drop out the mutilation. I'm going to offering token and kick back that Crypt Builder. Cool. We actually get the perils here, which is really nice. Cool. Very cool. Now, obviously, it is Heaven Seal, so they will heal up when they go up, but I've gotten rid of all the armor on the bottom floor, so that should be pretty good. Yeah, top floor stands no chance right now. We're going to play some morsels out. I'm going to stop Curse Friend. I can't get him. We'll play the Unnamed Tome on bottom then. How much damage do I do? 21? It comes close. Oh, you Ancient Synergy downstairs because it's piercing, right? Absolutely. Very strong. And then I can just ping one up top. Well, if I play morsels, we actually get the kill either way. Yeah, just play those out real quick. Cool. Good stuff. And then I can generate some more morsels upstairs. Why did I do that in that order? Why did I... Oh, that guy didn't die last turn. I was like, why is he there? Why is he there? I don't even know. Cool. We are okay. There's Space Prism. Amazing. Well done. Anyway, I don't feel like dealing with top floor, so we're just going to kill him. Boop. Is Ancient Synergy a good card? Great question. Hard to say. I'm sure you're all wondering the same thing. Is Ancient Synergy a good card or not? That seems good too. Although it didn't do any damage to the armor, so really nothing happened. It's fine. I'm not actually worried. If they end up getting healed, dang, it's unfortunate. But we're at the point where we've got it now. So I'm not concerned. I do also have the Gorge effect, which is pretty cool. I don't really know what I want to do here. Oh, I get the Ice Storm. That's neat. Cool. I'm going to blast middle. I'm just going to shoot this guy and do as much damage as I reasonably can. None of this really matters all that much, but at least I do some damage to the armor. Again, it just doesn't matter, though, is the thing. Wretch is going to be potentially bad here. It's going to be entertaining, though, that's for sure. Top floor's dead, mid floor's feeling it. I can just save space on my floor. We will send the Wretch. Incredible. He's just going to chew through all of this. That's pretty cool. Right? I mean, what you do is you do Primordium, and then you go, yes, he'll just eat Primordium entirely in this turn as well. That's a very strong turn. I mean, this is one of those things where even though I flood my deck with morsels, just playing that Wretch like that is outrageous, right? truly outrageous. Then we save the last unnamed tome for the boss out of, like, just pure disrespect here. Absolute disrespect. One use of that wretch is pretty clutch, right? I would say. And we just honestly press end turn. Yeah, we've got it. I don't need to do anything fancy here. Hey, look, we won. Yeah, we win. Good job. Crunch. He's got a lot of life, but he doesn't stand much of a chance, honestly. Heaven Seal, no fear. Feast is unnecessary. I have hunger. Cave in, no thanks. Well, I skipped Founding Seal and Guardian Stone. That's always fun. You could have had Founding Seal, Glacial Seal on this run. That's not very good. I'm not clicking another Ancient Synergy. I would rather just draw my current one. I'm going to, you know, chase after the dupe. I didn't end up using this Pyrestone housing. I think if you're going to 200 shards, the dupe is correct. If I'm going to Pyrestone housing, the steel shop is correct. But I'm just going to go for shards because I can win off the back of another one of these ancient synergies. Seriously, this card is outrageous. So ignore the fact that I get nothing out of the Pyrestone housing here. I'm actually not that concerned about it. I'll purge Foregone Power because it doesn't use magic power. Spell Chain here. You want to Spell Chain Wretch to get really silly? Sure, let's do it. I'm going to look at the Trinket Shop. Hell's Banners is fun. This is actually pretty good here. I'll take that. Probably going to remove some Foregone Powers. I'm going to duplicate an Ancient Synergy because this card is incredible. Who knew? I suppose there was a world I looked in here and saw a Lightstone Casing. I'll take a Forgotten Name. More magic power, right? Just more of that. Cuddlebeard, Shadowbox. I mean, I activate Shadowbox for sure. Winged Technology is fully unnecessary here. So I'm going to, what? Upgrade some magic items, I think. Put a +10 on the Antumbra Assault. I'm going to make Old Magic free. Another holdover. Well, holdover Wretch with Spell Chain is unnecessary. I guess you could hold over the Ice Storm. This is a pretty good spell, right? Hold over Wretch. Let me tell you, I just don't want to click that many cards. That's really it. I'm going to put a -1 into Ice Storm, actually. I'd rather them be free than anything else. The +10 here can go in the other Flash Freeze. I think I just want to cut. Where is it? This Crypt Builder is okay. Crypt Builder's better than nothing. I'm going to burn a Foregone Power here. Yeah. And then at 205 gold, I think I can still afford the Shadow Box because that's fun. And 210 out of 100. Yeah, we turned it into a run like this. Let's go. I have every single magic power relic in the game, I believe. Temper Talisman, Forgotten Name, and Frozen Nostalgia. Yes. Looking good. I take a ping here. Check this. I'm going to do Morsel Jeweler upstairs and then shoot it because it's space on the floor, which I find incredible. I'm going to full eat Primordium to the best of my ability here, right? Because then I can immediately retch him back, which is real silly. I can do this 3 times? Well, I mean, if you insist. I'm gonna leave Primordium, the last one, here because there is a chance that it's fine. Right? Like, there's a chance that he gets... No, there's not really. Not really a chance, actually. Yeah, here's the Space Prism. Fully unnecessary. Plank middle, sure. Take it. Yeah, he gets full chomped. That's pretty incredible. Let me just be clear. I don't need Unnamed Tome in this particular run. Fine. Cool. Goodbye, Horned Warrior. You did nothing, and that's okay. It's truly just fine. We're going to play a bit of grovel action here. I'm just going to blast this front dude. We're going to plink up here to burn damage shields out so that I can take advantage of these. I'm going to start scaling. Very, very good. Well, we're doing over 600 right now, which is nice. I don't need the unnamed tome, but there's no reason to spend it here. A lot of damage coming in, truly, but we have the stats to get away from it. Plinks. By the way, that plink just killed a heavy. For anyone keeping track, that's pretty cool. We're gonna just keep making morsels and playing them. I'm just gonna blast these guys out and then full send a floor. Sure. Just gonna get rid of this unnamed tome. I don't want to look at it anymore. We're at the point it's not important in this combat, so it's fine. Cool, cool, cool. I'm going to shoot the guy in front. That seems good. And then we're gonna just blast Seraph with spell damage. We're gonna click the Wretch. I am just going to full eat Primordium here, which is Morsel Blitz activated. Amazing. Well, that's fun. This is a good turn. I didn't even get the spell chain off because there was not enough space in my hand to make it. Otherwise, I could have gone even harder here, which is funny, but it's all good. This is gonna be this is a silly run. I forgot I purchased Shadow Box, which is very entertaining to me. Oh, I didn't kill the other guy. It's okay. I could have hit that front dude, and that would have been really funny with the blink. Alright, I think we actually already win the combat if I want to spam end turn, right? I think that's actually true. I'm pretty confident that is true. We plink the boss. I'm going to draw a card, hold. We Ice Storm the boss. Can I get the kill here? Very close, right? Hold. Hold. He's got 2 HP. I missed the pre-relentless by 2 HP. It's okay, though, because you know what that means I get to do? It means I get to kill him with Umbra Assault, which I don't think I've ever done before. So that's pretty fun. Oh, that's good. What a good run of Monster Train. Sometimes it happens that way. It's not a pre-relentless, but it is still pretty decent score. I can understand why this wouldn't go too crazy on top score, right? Not going to get the 70k. Anyway, Old Magic OP. I'm glad I took this. That is just space answered, which is great news. I'm going to full eat Primordium, I think. Don't really see a reason not to. We'll just chow down. I'm a big fan of that. It's a lot of damage shield. We like it. Baron technically can just go and die downstairs. Blow something up down here. Door. He doesn't make it. It's okay. Oh, Baron, he didn't make it. It's fine. I don't actually need that guy. Do not need him at all. I'm going to blast downstairs. That is correct. I Umbra Assault mid, which is good. This is going to get me a draw and the banner situation here, which is nice. I can plink, draw Crypt Builder out the front dude, plink. Okay, we didn't get it. It's all right. We are looking nice and okay. Not as fast as Seraph, I don't think, but we are still squared away. I get this Wretch. Now, I also get the Perils. Interesting. Well, a lot of choices I could make here. I think I'm just going to send it on bottom floor here with the Ancient Synergies and kill a bunch of guys. I can Flash Freeze middle and plink and maybe hit. Okay. Now, I do want to try a bit upstairs, so let's play the spell chain first and then we Wretch. I sadly do not get the... Yeah, I sadly don't get the... What's it called? the spell chain. I couldn't make space without giving up the unnamed tome, which is fine. It's cool. And then now I play Primordium for good measure. Seems fun. Cool. Good stuff. We're cruising now. Our spell damage is so out of control. Just truly incredible. I am going to silence Chains because I don't like him. Get it, Plink. Okay, you tried. There was an attempt. We're going to blast mid-floor now. Doesn't matter. Play this morsel out. Draw a card. It's fine. Sure. Not even really that concerned. Lost 300 damage into the boss because of a random dude. I could have maybe stopped that if I had done the Ice Storm upstairs, but it didn't seem correct in my opinion. Did not seem correct. Give me these Plinks downstairs. Ah, it's a shame, but it's okay. Could have been worse. One more try. Okay, didn't get it. It's fine. Blast on middle. We're chilling. We're definitely winning this. It's just a question of how good do we win this. That's really it. Anyway, I'm going to Ancient Synergy the boss into Oblivion. That's pretty cool. Morsel Blitz is great news. Really good turn for Morsel Blitz too, actually. Right? Because it clears all of the multi-strike wave, which is really good. I'm going to draw past whatever this is. Drop the Foregone Power. Ancient Synergy goes middle. Just a free turn now. Sure. I do not need Unnamed Tome. I'm over this card. I want to just play everything else. Make this number really big. I could probably just throw away the damage shield morsels here. We're okay at this point. Yeah, I'm just going to dumpster most of these bad morsels here. I'll feed one because I don't feel like leaving it. It's not adding a lot here. If I see that Wretch again, I would rather hit better cards. Yeah, there's Wretch. Okay, so we're going to just toss a bunch of bad morsels here, and now I can get this with the spell chain. And you can see this actually is going to be much stronger than the alternatives were. Because now I'm pretty sure I just kill the boss off of that decision to make this, right? Exclusively power play morsels. Yeah, we actually get the kill right here, but we get to do it again. Which is pretty excellent, as it turns out. Cool, I'm at least glad I got to show you kind of the optimal Wretch real quick here before we win. Yeah, Flash Freeze, sure, why not? Cool, what a good run. We get the Pre-Relentless at least on Divinity, which is nice, at 210 shards, so that's a pretty good score. I don't think we win the score. We could have done better on Seraph by 2 damage, and there were other ways of doing it too, so I wasn't spending too much time or too keen about how I was approaching it. I think it's fine. We'll see how we did. It's at least a good score. Yeah, it's fine. 64k? Sure, why not? You can optimize that for sure, and I don't really feel like I need to. We'll look at the top person, and then I'll look at mine. I don't see us needing to do anything else fancy here. Yeah, okay, they found another multi-strike. That'll do it. But, I mean, in their case, they didn't have the Alloyed Construct Infusion, so it's kind of the same. All the same in the end. A lot of this is very similar. Yeah. It's just slightly more optimized. They got a... Well, interesting. They got the bonus points from what? 5 turn on Divinity? What did I get? That's a great question. What did I get? I got a 3 turn on Divinity. Yeah, that'll do it. 20% of this is a lot. Yeah, it's just a matter of clearing those floors a little better. I think this is pretty cool, though. We did great. I didn't even use the Pyrestone housing. I could have, but I opted instead to go to 200 shards to make that run, and also 3 Ancient Synergies. This card is outrageous when you have every single magic power relic in the game and Totem Fragment. Just the spell damage on this run is something to behold. Truly magnificent. Otherwise, Perils was like unnecessary, but fun. But fun. Wretch was good. That last turn was pretty strong. That was a good pickup on my part. I'm glad I did that. Otherwise, just Morsel Generation and Morsel Made, right? Just click cards and crunch boss. Man, the spell power on this run was good. This is definitely, as much as Morsel Maid kind of deserves to be called the blessed part of this, I think the spell damage angle here is actually way better, right? This is like true unlimited power, right? It's really what it is. It's like unlimited magic power. It's just so strong. You've got the scaling one from Forgotten Name, which gets up past Tempered Talisman, which is also here. And then you've got Nostalgia, which is also here. That's just so much magic power for free. But yeah, fair enough. I guess that's a win. We'll take it. So that brings us up to 34 wins on the series. You'll love to see it, and I will let you go there. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.